ask that to leave now because I've got really good shit to talk about. So guys, hi, who's here? Now, you're going to have to like live with the fact that this week is a hair up week because I have all kinds of stuff happening. I've got tonsillitis, which I'm like dealing with that myself. My son was sick home for a week. He's just started going back to Nido. All the things are happening and we're in launch mode. And yes, it is completely normal that when you're in launch mode, shit like this happens. And like I generally plan for it. But this launch, it has been my most enjoyable, most relaxed, most, it just feels so fucking good. And the reason why is because the people coming in now into high income digital nomad, which I'm going to tell you all about now, are so freaking aligned. Everybody who has signed up, I'm just like, wow, we could not be a more perfect match. And like, I'm really excited about it. And I'm inviting more of you in. Tomorrow we close, tomorrow midnight Rome time, I close the cart for this round. So I wanted to come and tell you a little bit about it. You guys know I'm always talking about high income digital nomad. I bring it out periodically and it gets better each time. And there are some of you who still don't know what's in the course, and I've had some really good questions about it in the past and in this round as well, which I just wanted to address with everybody. So if you're thinking about high income digital nomad, this is the video for you. What is it? Okay, so high income digital nomad is a course, right? I've got pre-recorded content already in there, but it's a course that has been proven to work and to be really effective. And what it's most effective at is creating online income really quickly. And when I say quickly, I mean you can have an overnight success sellout. You can, like Nikki did with this program, you can shift decades of failures like my private clients do, because what's in this course is essentially a distillation of my private client process. So what it's about is identifying for you what is the path of least resistance to actually getting paid a lot of money. Okay, so we use some logic around this, some magic around this, some of your intuition, some of your combination of skills and experience, but essentially it's going directly from A to B. A being the person that you are right now, B being the person that you want to be, the experience that you want to be living. Now, for most people, the experience that you want to be living is one that is more financially free, one that is more secure in your business, one that can, a person who uses their business for the things that they truly want for their lives. So your business, ideally, your business is not something that's sucking the life out of you, that you're just putting creativity into and not really getting like a financial reward back. It is completely possible to be exactly who you are right now without changing anything, without learning anything new, okay? And packaging that in a way that people want and receive thousands for it. That's what this course is about. So the way this course works is I bring it out periodically, right? So when you buy this course, you become an alumni of the course instantly, which means you get lifetime access to the program and the content in the program, including when it gets improved. But better than that, some of the rounds I bring out are actually live rounds, and the next round I bring out is going to be a group program. Now, why that's fucking awesome is because once you're an alumni in the group, and those of you who are doing high income digital nomad or have done it already can vouch for this, you then get invited to any live round. So essentially it's a course and you're buying it for the price of a course in this particular round, $347 US. But what's going to happen is you can deepen your experience. So your investment in the program grows over time without you having to pay more. Like for example, next time it's going to be around $1,000. This time it's $347, and you'll be invited to go through that if you so choose. Now, the really good thing about the content in this is the more times you do it, the better results you get. So you can get a massive result straight out of the gate. You absolutely can. That's absolutely possible no matter what industry you're in. Yes, I work with healers. Yes, I work with people in real estate. I work with people who communicate with animals. I work with people who are in business coaching. I work with people who are in relationship coaching. Who else do we have? I work with people in the health industry. I work with people who are, who else have we got? Art therapists, creative life coaches. my God, we have the entire spectrum. So the thing that's really great about my work is it applies to any skill. So what I want you to know from this video is that no matter what your area of expertise or what your zone of genius, and yes, I'll help you identify that if you feel like you've got a lot of options. I'll show you how to figure out which option is the one to go for right now. That will actually bring you the outcome. But no matter what it is, no matter what your zone of genius is, there is always somebody who needs that, who has a weakness where you have a strength, and who desires the kind of transformation that you're naturally really good at facilitating, right? And so that can be in any industry. It can be in any skill set. We're all different, right? So it's possible to create a living, a really good living, guys, like really good living very quickly by monetizing the skills that you currently have right now. So I know that might sound counterintuitive from someone who's saying, buy my course to learn how to do this. But actually, most of the stuff in the course is me guiding you to understand how to use what you've got, not like teaching you a bunch of new fucking tricks that you're never going to learn, which is essentially what I see happening to most people who come to me, especially after years of trying, where they have actually implemented all the shit everybody said. Like, I very rarely get slackers in my world. I usually get the overachievers working really hard as people who are not making $1 online, but are willing to fucking do it if only they could just marry up that plethora, what a good word, of skills and experience that they actually have to how do you translate that online? How do you package that? How do you sell that in a way that does not go against your values? So your values are the core of this, your values and what you believe about how a transaction should be conducted, how a client should feel about working with you. All of that stuff is something that is vital and can't be ignored. So that's another thing that we work on in the sales part of this. So what is High Income Digital Nomad? It's a 5-module course. First, we work on your mindset. So that's pre-work. Now, the mindset pre-work is fucking phenomenal. I've got people doing it for the second time now. And they do say, like, there's a really powerful exercise in there around your worthiness to be wealthy, which is really good. And that's downloadable and you can do it repeatedly. But why that's good is it taps you back into truth with a capital T, the truth that you know at your highest level, where you're no longer going to have this disconnect between, my God, I know that this is supposed to be different. Like, I know inside my soul, it's not supposed to be a struggle. It's not supposed to be awful. It's not supposed to feel shit to me to try and earn money, and the external reality that you're currently having where it is difficult, okay? I'm going to show you how to marry those two up just by asking some really good questions of you so that you can check in with your highest truth. And when you're connected with your highest truth, it's way easier to do this shit. The pre-work is phenomenal. It's there for you right now. Module 1 is all about creating your product. So how do you actually create a product? We're just going to go in there now. How do you actually create a product that people actually want to pay thousands for? How do you do that? So you may have been in the game for a while and you've created a few things and you've made a couple of bucks and you're still sitting there feeling like, my God, when is this going to pay off? I'm going to show you how to make that pay off, like from today. You could actually follow this process, which, like I said, it's just about like making things really logical. I am not going to make you do a fucking qualified with a degree here. I'm actually just going to show you how to fucking do it really quickly using what you have right now, the knowledge, skills, and experience that you currently have right now without needing to upgrade yourself in any way. You're fucking perfect as you are. So how do you do that? How do you just create something that's very simple, very sellable, and actually makes you thousands, gets you a sellout today? You can do this, okay? There's a few things in there, then we move on to sales, which I show you my dark launch process. And honestly, I think I need to get my dark launch process like trademarked. What do you guys think who have done it? Because it is fucking effective. It's a process I've used from the very beginning. When I first started selling out my business, I still use it today. It is so effective. I've taught it in a couple of places and it has been like mind-blowing. It got me so many email sign-ups and stuff because people are just shocked with how effective it is and how aligned it is. So it takes you completely out of that model of please buy my shit, please buy my shit, and puts you into the realm of really effective, really rewarding mutual relationships where your clients actually feel more engaged with the purchase decision than you are. They're more happy to pay you than you are to receive the money. Now that's a fucking phenomenal transaction where your client is like, oh my God, my life changed by paying your account, okay? I show you how to do that with my dark launch process. It's really, really good. You can do it at any level. It doesn't matter how big your audience is. It can be fucking tiny. It doesn't matter how experienced you are at sales. You do not need special sales skills to be able to take my dark launch process and make thousands with it today. So then, like, we've got top level. So that's in module 2, okay? Also, I show you how to do a really, I call it a super soft pre-launch, where how do you get your audience ready to hear from you, to pay you, to buy from you, to really be excited about what you're bringing out. It's really easy to do that, and it helps you to make sure that your product is really well received. I learned over the course of my business that surprising my audience with offers didn't work so well, right? Because people are like, yeah, I really want to work with you, but like this month's not good, right? Anyone who's getting that, I'm going to show you how to solve that by just having a more flowy process that includes supporting your audience to know something's coming. It's very easy. And consistency. Okay. Then I am anyone who's struggling with the practicalities, okay? I'm going to show you just some really bottom level basics, like how do you sign the clients, how do you contract your clients, how to protect yourself and protect them to make sure that you're doing your job and their money is safe with you, how to help, oh my God, how to help any client get a result, right? If you're struggling with job satisfaction, if you're struggling with imposter syndrome, most of the time is because you don't know, or you're afraid you don't know how to get a client a result. Okay, when you know how to get your client results, and yes, everything is a co-creation, but I'm not one of these coaches who sits up here going, yeah, well, if you don't get results, it's all on you. That's a load of shit. It's all a co-creation. So me being better at my job, I just want you to think about it this way. Me being better at my job, me having better skills as the service provider, okay, to effectively contribute to a result coming forward for any client, right? That means my clients are going to get better results. Now, if my clients get better results, my marketing is way fucking easier. I've got more social proof. I've got more confidence in my own abilities as the service provider. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Like, how do you get a result for any client? Now, I learned that by fucking up. Not all of my clients over the years have gotten results. And I've gone back and deliberately analyzed why that is. What about me could I improve as a service provider to help facilitate more results for more people? And the more results for more people that you can get, the easier your job is. So nothing will ever be as hard as the first time you launch something, because the first time you launch it, you haven't got those results yet. I'm going to show you how to solve all of that. If you have ever felt like you doubt yourself around creating results for a client, that gets solved in this course. Like, you guys don't understand how fucking good this is. And then module number 4 is creating a permanent payoff. So how do you have a business where you repeat that? So something that I've seen people say is, yeah, okay, well, I sold one thing, but I don't know how to do it over and over again. I don't know how to create a business that has an effective foundation that I can fucking rely on, that I know if I go to the Bahamas next month, I know my business is going to work, and then I can come back and like pay my rent the next month, or I can travel for the next 3 years and I know my business will pay for it. Okay, so moving into that ideal lifestyle, it's really important that you have a foundation in your business that you can rely on, that you feel backed up by, right? That you feel like your business has got you, and you've got your business, and your clients love you, and your clients are getting results, and things are going to sell. Okay, I show you how to do that so that you never have to worry about this again. That's module 4. People aren't teaching this shit. Okay, then you've got a ton of bonuses. So that's the course itself. It's going to change your fucking life. I'm telling you, it's changing people's lives. And you can see this is my own process, because the more results I get with this, the more excited I am about it, and the more I want to bring it forward to you guys. It's like, this is exactly how I do business. Now, design your dream retreat masterclass. So many of you are dreaming about creating a retreat this year, and it's actually really straightforward. I've said to a bunch of people in the course already, creating a retreat is way more straightforward than you might believe it is right now. It might look logistically very hard. There are some considerations that you need to have and some risks involved with retreats, but if you know those in advance, it's actually really easy to do. You get a really big payoff. It's relatively good profit for very little time, in theory. Okay, we talk about all of that in there, like how to mitigate that. But I show you how to actually run a retreat. Now, I run retreats all over the world, specifically now in Italy, which have been some of my best profit products, and I love them so much. It's my favorite part of the year. Travel sponsorships and training and templates. How do you travel the world for free using your existing business, no matter what it is? I'll show you exactly how to do it. I've done it all over the world. And then I also have a new training coming around selling skills, okay? So the kind of skills, basically life skills for people that sell things. My 16 years of sales experience, the reason that my clients now ask me to create products, and these are clients, excuse me, who I have sold to for years, right? I've used my processes, my dark launch, my like all the stuff I'm teaching you. I've been using these with my clients for years, and I'm now at the point where my clients come to me on a regular basis and say, can you create a mastermind? Can you create this? Can you create that? Like, I'm really waiting for you to bring out something like this because I know you know that. Okay, these are people I've sold to. So if you have this idea in your mind that if you sell to someone, you're going to have a bad relationship with them, or like if you make someone pay you, then they're going to feel bad about that. It's absolutely not true. I have people who save their money and ask me to create things so they can pay me, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. There's a lot of ways to do sales that do not go against your personal ethics, okay? You can create your own system of selling that never goes against your ethics and also has a much higher rate of success, a much higher rate of relationship building than anything you've ever tried before. So I'm going to show you that in that masterclass. So anyway, fucking hell, it's like so valuable to get in this time. So that's all there instantly. You have access to that right now when you sign up for High Income Digital Nomad. And like I said, your investment is going to increase over time because next time it's a group program that you can be a part of. You'll be completely welcome in there. Each time I run the course, you will be invited to do it again. And it does get better each time that you do it. It's not something that like, oh, I did it once, so it doesn't matter. Coming back to the simple principles that I have in this course is something that you will, you may be called to do over time because things get more complicated as you move along. But in the end, the whole process is very, very straightforward and you have all the skills you need right now. We're just gonna like package those up and like push your little butt out into the world, like out of the nest and fucking like rip the Band-Aid off and get you to go for your best thing first. That's the whole premise of this and I'm really excited to support you with it. What you need to know is tomorrow midnight, Rome time, I'm closing it. So you're all invited to come in. If you have other questions, I think I've been pretty thorough about this. Ideally, this course suits people who have tried and failed or who are just beginning and don't want to do the complicated shit. Do not want to waste 3 years freaking out, okay? That's who it's for. And you can see, I'll put the sales page here. You can see all the results people are getting. You can see people's opinions on there. You can see the videos of people who are actually selling out. You can see all of it. It's all available for you. But get in now. I fully recommend that you get in this round because the next round will be around $1,000. It will. And after midnight, it is closed. All right, send any other questions. I think I've probably covered them all. But if there's something unusual in here, one question I did get is how is this different to other courses of mine? I've only got a couple of courses actually. Rich Business, oh, the hair. Rich Business, which a few people are already in. Rich Business was like a framework for how to build relationships in your business, how to like, structure your business on a daily basis, like how to do your tasks and stuff. That's what that was about. The other one I have, which is actually a group program with some recorded content, is called Borderless and Booked Out. That was much deeper, a much deeper dive into your personal feelings. This one, you know, and like a bit more spiritual than this one. This one is very direct, very practical, but also accessing your intuitive knowledge. So it's short, it's to the point, it's punchy, it's usable right now. It's my most compact but powerful training. That's how it's different. It talks directly about creating high ticket products and just getting fuck on with it and getting thousands in your bank account. That's what this is for. It's specifically for that. So those of you who have been in my other programs, yes, this one is different in that way. Okay? Mwah. Talk to you soon, guys. Ciao.